Hey everyone, this is going to be part 3 of the series known as the swap between heroes and villains. My Hero Academia Part 3. Okay, recap. Okay, we're going to do a freaking recap right now. Last time we left off, Leo was fighting Gang Orca, who is a villain in this world, who is a villain in this version of My Hero Academia. So yeah, sorry, it's just that I'm super excited for this video. I have had this idea, and never mind. Let's get to this video anyway. He was fighting, well, trying to distract Gang Orca, but then had no choice but to defeat him. He was one. Then after he defeated Gang Orca, he ran off using All for One, using all. Actually, that we decided to not call All Might All for One, just call him All Might. Call him All Might instead. So yeah, Leo is then in his head while he's running using All for One to give him a boost in speed. He was wondering, those guys. He says, "Wait, those guys said that they recorded me fighting Gang Orca. I hope this doesn't turn into a big thing." What he doesn't realize is that the two guys, they got to their apartment, which they share, and the guy who recorded the whole thing on his phone uploaded it on you. On We're gonna make it that My Hero Academia has that whole YouTube thing. Because literally, I don't know how it works in Japan. So yeah, we're gonna make it that they have YouTube there. He uploads it, and when it's done uploading, it's getting a lot of views. People are wondering who this boy is, who defeated Gang Orca, one of the top 10 most terrifying villains out there in Japan. So yeah, this makes its way to not only to those who are watching, but also to very important people like the Hero Association, and One for All, who in this world is the number one hero. I mean, before that, Izumi gets gets a recommended video on her phone. She then plays it. She then watches the video, and One for All is wondering, Izumi, what are you doing? Where are you going to train? Oh, sorry, One for All. It's just that this video came in, and I was wondering if I can watch it. The video? What is it about? I don't know. It's a video that was sent to me. It seems to be getting a lot of attention. This interests One for All, and he asks, well, let's see it then. Izuka and Shigaraki then come along, including One for All. They huddle up together to watch this one video. Izumi then plays it, and it's a boy who is fighting Gang Orca, and Izumi says, "Wait, that's Gang Orca! Isn't he one of the top 10 villains? Who's that? And who's that?" And Suka says, "Never mind that. Look at him go. He's fighting Gang Orca like he's playing. He's like he's toying with Gang Orca like he was a lost puppy. Look at him go. He's so fast. I could barely even see him." And One for All, he sees this boy, and he can tell that this boy very much intrigues him, but that electricity that he was doing earlier. Then he wonders, I should probably see this boy's profile. I mean, this boy's files about him, his information. then they continue watching the video. Then when Leo jumped out of the way of of that little tack, Leo then landed on the side of a building and jumped off of it, and then ran towards the car, ran behind the car, and grabbed two, and then, well, then appeared with two people in hand then Izumi said, "Wait, were those guys just hiding behind that car?" So that's why I kept seeing a car mirror, a car. That's why I kept seeing glass. Well, anyway, I'm just glad those guys got out there in one piece. And Leo and Izumi and Zuka, along with Shigaraki and One For All, get a good look of get a good look at Leo. Leo saying, "What are you guys doing here? Get out of here now!" The guy freezes up and tries to find words to say. Then the guy's friend says, "Sorry, my friend here was just recording you." Wait, what? That doesn't matter. Get out of here now. Evacuate. I'll distract him for you guys so that way you guys can get away. Yes, sir. Got it. And yeah, the video ends there. Wait, but then how did he defeat Gang Orca? Then another video comes along, and it was someone from a building who was watching the whole thing, and recording it, and it showed how Leo defeated Gang Orca by charging up a punch and making Gang Orca puke, vomit, and making him crash into a building, crash into a store. And then Leo disappearing without a trace. And the video ends there, and that second video ended right there. Zumi, Izuka, and Shigaraki, along with One For All, are very. One For All is wondering about this boy. Could he be the successor to All For One? And Izumi says, "He's amazing. He has so much power, and I wonder what his quirk is. He has so much power in him." Izuka then says, "Yes. I mean, like, literally, he was amazing. That punch literally knocked Gang Orca out. If I remember correctly, Gang Orca killed exactly 50 people and has even done slave trading, which is illegal. Which is pretty much illegal stuff." Yes. Shigaraki then says, "I wonder, is he going to try out for UA? Because if he is, then there's only one thing. He's probably going to end up being number one. Probably being number one at the most, which means it will be impossible to even outrank him, seeing how powerful he really is." One For All thinks in his head, if he's going to try out for UA, then I should probably accept the offer to be the teacher at UA. Yes, that sounds like a great idea. I'll be a teacher at UA. So yeah, I haven't really seen the next part of, of We the Celestials. They haven't updated they haven't made another part, they haven't made part 2 of, their videos, so pretty much, yeah, I'm pretty much doing it my own way. I just hope this all works out, this all goes good, and things like that. So yeah, let's continue. The next few months, a week before the entrance exam, Leo was walking around, and a lot of people seem to recognize him. Some of them are gawking at him, and pretty much this is making Leo uncomfortable, so he walks faster. People are wondering if he's going to use that amazing quirk of his. Leo just keeps walking faster and faster just to get away from all the glaring. The news even says, whoever has information about this child, please call the Hero Association. They will like to meet this boy. Leo just doesn't want to talk to anyone right now. He's just getting groceries. He just doesn't want to talk to anyone. That is until another incident happens. Wait a minute, this is only 2 weeks until the... Ah, shit. This is only 3 weeks until the entrance exam. Leo was walking back home, with grocery bags in his hand. His mom did give him a list to what he needs to get because family's coming over to visit to see if Leo will get into UA. So yeah, this is where Leo will end up meeting Rocklock. So in this one, we're going to change his name to Deadlock. He sees Leo was just walking back home until he hears a crack. Until he just saw someone just break a glass window and tries to escape with a bag of diamonds, which is kind of leaking out, has a hole in it. Leo then sighs and says, man, I don't want to do this right now. I really need to get home now. I can't deal with this crap. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Leo then puts the grocery bags down, and he goes over there. He asks the guy, "What do you think you're doing?" Then Rocklock turns around and says, "Wait, what? How did you get in front of me?" "Doesn't matter. Get out of my way now." "No, I want to know what you're doing." "Can't you see?" "I see. You're stealing diamonds from that. You were stealing diamonds." "Pity. I really didn't want to hurt you." Then Rocklock, his quirk, lockdown. He was about to use it on Leo to get him out, so he can get out of there. But Leo then appears behind him and says, "Sorry, dude. I need to do this. You're ruining my day." And so he just chops that Rocklock on the neck. Well, that was easy. Police will be here anyway, so Leo just eventually finds some ropes, and he just ties Rocklock to a light pole, and yeah, he leaves. He's with the groceries. He goes back to the groceries, and he leaves. Someone was very much recording this, and yeah, Leo. So pretty much, yeah, Izumi got an updated video, which she presented to One for All and Shigaraki along with Zuka. Then they saw the video. Then they began to watch the video, and it's the boy again. This time, this video is actually 10 seconds only long. They could see that Zuka says, "It's official. He is amazing. He is incredible." For some reason, Izumi and Zuka feel a thump in their heart. For some reason, they feel hot. For some reason, feel like their body's on fire when every time they see Actually, that they've been watching the same video of Leo taking down Gang Orca. The two videos of him taking down Gang Orca, and they've been watching it for ever since they got it. Every time they watch it, they either get a blushing face or their entire body feels hot or something like that, or they just end up blowing a fuse, something like that, like having steam coming out of their heads, off their faces, or sometimes covering their faces. Every time someone mentions Leo or something like that, since they don't know his name, they will always mention the kid in the video. They will say, "Hey, have you watched that video of the kid in the kid who took on Gang Orca?" And Leo and Izuka would then feel would then get their cheeks would then turn red, and they would just try to mind their own business, try not to embarrass themselves. So yeah, it's been like that. So yeah, they don't know. So pretty much, Shigaraki says, "Ooh, it seems you two are in love. Seems you two have a very good interest. Seems you two are interested in this boy." All for One for All now has information. Now knows everything about Leo. That he was actually confirmed that he actually does. They actually did have a quirk, but they didn't know what kind of they didn't know the right trigger to actually awaken his quirk. So pretty much, yeah, it's been confirmed that Leo has almost gotten bullied his entire life, but since he always comes back on top, and then for some reason having an amazing copy quirk, then he confirms it. All Might. So All Might has found his successor, but it doesn't seem like his successor wants to be a villain. Wants to be a villain. If his successor tries to become a hero, All Might want to kill him. Might want to want to gain his want to turn his successor into a villain. I should probably tell Yue to, if this boy does pass the exam, then I'll have everyone in school, all the teachers and the faculty, all members of the faculty will have to make sure to mold this boy into into a hero. One for All then tells Leo and Izuka along with Shigaraki about his life before he became the number one hero. They then listen very carefully not to miss any details, telling them about his brother, how he had a brother and thought that he was quirkless, and things like that, and then forcibly giving him a quirk, making him realize that quirks aren't really that bad. But then to their surprise, that he actually did have a quirk, but it will allow him to transfer his DNA to another person, the power to another person. So pretty much, yeah. It happened that way. And this created a chain known as All for One. And you all know, and Izumi then asks, so you believe that guy is the successor to All for One? Yes, it seems that way. I read his profile. I read his history. Everyone confirmed him as quirkless, but the doctor said that he had a dormant quirk. But so pretty much, yeah. He tells them everything he found out about that his real name is Leo Bullseye. And pretty much, yeah. So his name's Leo Bullseye. Leo Bullseye. Every time Izumi says his name, she feels her heart. She can feel her heart skip a beat, and she's trying to calm herself down, trying to calm her heart down. Izuka just looks away because literally she every time she thinks of him, she ends up becoming a blushing mess. Well, anyway, I'm going to make sure if this boy does pass the entrance exam, then it is by my best interest, then it is by the interest and the great interest to everyone that this boy become a hero. This boy becomes a hero. And you all know about All Might, correct? And Izumi then stops and stops moving along with Izuka. All Might? You mean the symbol of evil? Are you saying that he's... Yes, he is the predecessor, the 8th predecessor of All for One. And it seems that he's forced his quirk onto the child. Seeing how he saves... Seeing how he wants to be seeing his actions, this boy genuinely wants to be a hero. So yes, I do believe that it is by my best interest this boy becomes an amazing hero. Izuka, it'll be by your job to make sure that nothing bad happens to him. To make sure he does not stay off from the paths of justice. Do you accept this? And Izuka and Izumi look at each other and says, yes, we'll make sure he stays on the path being a hero. Thinking of him becoming a villain is something I don't want to see. All Might, so All Might chose his successor. This is going to be tough. All might come after him again. Might come after him and try to capture him. But thanks to my training, I think I might be able to make sure that doesn't happen. Izuka, will you help me? Of course, sis. I'll help out as much as I can. And Leo then back to Leo. He then sneezes and he says, "That's you! The hell? Is someone talking about me?" Probably an insult. Oh well, whatever. That guy. I wonder. As far as I see in his memories, his quirk is called Lockdown. Huh. Very useful quirk. Then Leo turns on the TV when he sits on the couch. He turns on the TV, and it shows that the guy he took down. Then it tells them about that he's a petty thief and that he hasn't really committed any murder, so they're thinking about putting him in 4 months in prison. He'll be serving a sentence of 4 months, and he also has a family and something like that. Leo then drops the remote and says, "Wait, this guy was just trying to provide for his family, even if it meant by stealing." Leo then feels like he just made the worst mistake of his life. I need to make this right. Should I visit him? Wait. They said that he's not going. They didn't say that he's going to Tartar. Then the news says that he won't be going to Tartarus prison. He'll be going to a jail. Yes, to a prison, but he won't be able to use his quirk because of the deactivation collars. So yeah, that's it. I'll visit him the next day. And time skip to the next day. Leo runs over there to the jail. to the prison that Rocklog is in. So yeah, he goes over there using All for One to give him a boost in speed. And he arrives there. He wants and he appoints to having um a visit with Rocklog and things like that. He then signs up and he is then a police officer then comes over and shows him where the visiting room. And so yeah, he's over there. Rocklog comes through the door, and he sits down and he opens and he looks up and sees, wait, aren't you the kid that took me down? Rocklog says. Leo then says, yes, I found out that you have a family. I'm really sorry. I didn't know you were trying to provide for them. Doesn't matter. I'm stuck here. And it's not like I can get myself out of here. I actually tried to become a... Rocklog then goes ahead and explains, I tried to become a hero, but unfortunately I was way too slow, so I couldn't really become a hero, so I dealt to stealing to try to provide for my family. So why are you here anyway? I came here with a proposition. You don't. If you want, I can babysit your son. Rocklog then hears this and says, "Why would you want to help me and my family?" It's because I feel bad. I didn't know you were trying to provide for your family. Please let me do this for you. I just want to help out. Fine. Fine. But don't expect my wife to feel like she can trust you. She's a bit of a tough rock to crack. But I bet she'll allow you to take care of our son. But as long as you do no funny business. What do you take me for? Of course I'm not going to do anything like that. Then the whole time thing happens, and so yeah. Leo then leaves the prison and just goes off back home. And so yeah. So yeah, this is where I'm going to leave it off here. Thanks to everyone for watching this, and toodles!